Hey guys, it's Grant, the Evercade Flanotic here, and today I wanted to make a video about where in the heck do you buy Evercade games in the United States and North America? I know when I started my Evercade journey about a year and a half ago, I had no idea. And so I did lots of research, ordered from tons of different companies, and I'm going to go over all my experiences, which ones I think are the best, which the pros and cons of every company for Evercade that you can order from here in the United States. So if you have any questions, just ask. I'm here to help you guys. I love Evercade. I want everybody to get into the Evercade ecosystem because it's so awesome. So figured I'd make this video because I've never seen one of these kind of online, and if there is one, it's kind of outdated. So as of 2026, these are, in my opinion, are the best places to buy Evercade games in the United States. So I want to start first. If it sounds like I'm bashing a company or anything like that, giving some cons or anything like that, I'm not trying to bash companies. I'm going to give you every single company because what ends up happening is if a game gets hot or there's a pre-order that sells out, you need to have all the options you can. The more options, the better. That's why I appreciate all these places for selling Evercade games. Uh, we're going to start with online. Every place sells them. Like Walmart sells them. Uh, like Sears and Kmart, companies that haven't even been in business forever, sell them if you look online. And I wouldn't recommend any of those because the prices are high, but the games are out there. And if you don't know, why I'm making this video. If you go in the United States, like a Walmart or Best Buy or GameStop, none of these games are on the shelf, so you have to buy them online. So that's where it gets kind of difficult. So the first company I want to talk about right here is Songbird Productions. So Songbird Productions has been in the video game business a long time. If you have the Atari Lynx Collection 1, you'll notice right here it says Songbird. Uh, they've been making games for a long time. They are kind of pricey, but they have a great selection. They don't have sales very often, but where the biggest pro I can say about them is they have very fast shipping, super reliable, and super reliable on pre-orders. So when you pre-order, you're going to get your stuff as soon as Blaze Evercade sends it here to the United States. You're going to get your stuff from Songbird very quickly. So that's where I appreciate those guys. They do have great customer service as well. The next company I want to talk about is Castlemania Rondo Games. And again, they've been around for a long time. Uh, Customer service awesome. They have a good online presence. If you have any questions with those guys, they'd love to answer them. Uh, they don't have as good a selection as Songbird, and again, sometimes they can be kind of pricey, but they do have sales, which is nice. And what I found with them personally is if they have a sale, they kind of get wiped out of their inventory, and it takes them a while to get like all the inventory back in. So sometimes they have stuff, sometimes they don't. With pre-orders, they will have pre-orders, and I've found that sometimes it takes them a week or two longer than most of the other guys to get your pre-orders, but you still get them. That was my experience with I think Neo Geo 1 and Roadcraft took me a little longer to get. But yeah, we'll go on to the next company. Next one, this is two companies, but I'm going to put them together because these are our two Canadian big companies. And let me tell you right now, for just regular prices, both of these companies are the best. We'll start with VGP Games, $25 a cart. So $25.99 for any cart that they have or less. And if you want to pre-order from them, they always have this deal where when the two games are coming out, like for instance, the next two games coming out are Visco 1 and 2. If you pre-order those together, you get free shipping. So it's like $55 or less, and it's like free shipping. Like you can't beat that for two games. Um, you can also get free shipping if you just order $75 worth of product. Their selection is pretty decent too, and they have sales every once in a while. VGP, awesome. PMP Games, personally, I've never pre-ordered. I don't even know if they have pre-orders, but they do have Evercade games, and they are cheap too, $25.99 each, and they have awesome sales. They just had a sale when Amazon Prime had their sale. and it was awesome. I got a bunch of Super Pockets for 45 bucks a piece and games for like $17. So everything came packaged well. Both of them send their packages really well. So, like, padded and everything. So those are awesome. Next company we're going to talk about, look at this, Amazon. So if any of you guys have a wife like mine, she's ordering Amazon all day, every day. That's why I was able to just go downstairs and rip a chunk of a package off. But anyway, Amazon has an awesome selection. They have Prime Day, which was awesome. Every once in a while, they'll have sales. It's kind of weird. It'll be like the most random things on sale. You kind of got to look for a red bar by, like if you typed in Evercade and you're looking through the products, sometimes you'll see a red bar. They'll have a percentage off. Or you're looking for a very subtle light green or light kind of pink tan color that's underneath the auction, and it'll say coupon, and that'll be some random game that's on sale that day, and it'll be like, instead of $30 it'll be $20. So you kind of have to check Amazon every so often because they have random sales like that. And that brings me to the last company, and that is Funstock USA. And Funstock is, they're the big one. They're the ones that are in direct cahoots with Blaze Evercade. They used to only have a warehouse in the UK. So when you ordered stuff, it took a long time, got held up in customs, and then I don't know if they had a beef with the USA because my package would always come like giant box with no padding and half the stuff in there all beat up. But ever since it's Funstock USA, they are the total package. They're the Lex Luger of companies because they're the total package. They're the best for pre-orders. You will get your stuff absolutely faster than anywhere else if you pre-order from Funstock. They have the biggest selection. You cannot beat their selection. They actually have legacy carts, some of the carts that are out of print, and all you need to do to order those is you give them your webpage and you join this little Evercade VIP club. So they are awesome for that. And then the big thing with Funstock is all the little goodies and knickknacks. Like you can see my little stuffed animals here, that mug. Check this out. Evercade socks, baby. I don't dare take those out of the plastic because all the ladies within a mile radius would be all over me if I had these on. So I just keep those sealed. But if you want fun things like that, it's all about Funstock. Prices, they're pretty high. They're not quite as high as Songbird and Castlemania, but $32.99 a game. It's decent because they have the biggest selection, and when you pre-order, you can get goodies. So in my opinion, they're probably the best overall company. Now, we're going to get to kind of one minor gripe that people have with Funstock, and that is, let me move this out of here. So here you have two Evercade games, just regular games, and since Funstock stuff comes from the UK, you're going to get this little Peggy symbol on all your games no matter what. And if you order from any of those other companies like Songbird, VGP, Castlemania, PMP, you're going to get the full artwork without the little Peggy thing. Now, the games will be the exact same. There's nothing different. The spine is the exact same. Like, there's going to be no difference, but some hardcore collectors, they just can't stand this being there. So that's the one drawback of Funstock. And Amazon, as I was saying before, that most of the stuff isn't there in the Amazon warehouses. It'll be from other companies selling it. So sometimes on Amazon, you will see a picture that has no Peggy symbol on it, but in the mail, you get a cartridge with the Peggy, or vice versa. It'll have the Peggy, you just order it because it's on sale, and you get one that's got no Peggy on there. So Amazon's kind of a crapshoot when it comes to that. But yeah, that's the only drawback I can see with Funstock. But I hope all this information helped you. If you guys know any mom and pop shops, like I've heard there's a few good ones like Stone Age Gamer and some other big ones people talk about in the Evercade Hangout that'll have video games. But yeah, if you guys have a local store that sells Evercade game, drop it in the comments because I'd love to travel to a place and check out Evercade games. And if you have anything else to add about anything I said, or some criticism or whatever, just drop it in the comments. But like I said, I hope this helps anybody who's new in the United States trying to get into Evercade. And don't worry, there's just tons of places to buy Evercade games from. And yeah, I hope this helped you guys. Bye.